The Beehive Podcast with Richie B. We're chilling with the hustlers, we're chilling with the entertainers, and we're chilling with the entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Where is yours? What are you drinking?
Oh, water, bro.
Water.
Eh.
Let's toast. We toast for what?
Entertainment industry, Joe.
Entertainment industry.
Yeah.
I don't know what is it that this guy is giving me, but I'm just gonna drink. We toast for more money.
More money.
More woman. More success.
My baby girl is watching.
All right, ladies and gents, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, you could have been somewhere else doing some things, but you chose to be here with us. My name is Richie B. Mr. Donkey, my baby. Donkey, my gosh. Ladies and gents, today I'm joined by this guy. I don't know. If you don't know this guy, maybe you don't have data or you don't have TV at home. You don't have DSTV. I once saw this guy got a golden buzzer on SA Got Talent. And beside that, there are a lot that we're going to talk about, man.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Thank you, Mahosha. Hey, I salute. This is gonna be one hell of a podcast. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm.
What's wrong? Why are you calling Jesus?
Your sons, Lord. The views of the host are not the views of the guest. Thank you. Just a disclaimer.
I'm a guy. All the way from Zimbabwe to
God.
SA.
Yeah.
Doing good. The most talented comedian. Can I call you comedian? Are you a comedian?
I'm an artist. I'm not a comedian.
You're an artist?
Yeah.
What do you do, Joe?
I do everything that has something to do with art except singing. Yeah.
Like what? What? Because of
dancing, traditional dance, campo dance, acting, stage acting, television acting, which is the same thing. Comedy. Yeah.
stand-up comedian?
Yeah, stand-up comedy. Yeah.
You do it.
I do it. I kill it. I kill it, Joe. Hey! Hey!
How do you introduce yourself?
Now on social media, I go.
No, there was this thing. Yeah.
On social media, boom! Aye, this is your favorite podcast, CHIK, ALJOY.
CHIK, ALJOY, all the way from Zimbabwe in South Africa. Now, do you have South African citizen now? Are you South African citizen now?
I don't have a South African.
You've been here for some time, Joe.
Yeah, I actually did my high school this side, but I don't have South African citizen. I'm still Zimbabwean.
How long does it take one to is it not a 10 years?
It can actually take 1 day if Nali Chelet. If Nali Chelet, 1 day is enough. 1 day. But problem right now, people don't follow like the laws and everything. Even the people who enforce the law don't follow the laws. So even if you were meant to have a citizenship after 10 years of staying in South Africa, you're not gonna have it.
Why?
Because Banyaka Chelet at the end of the day.
Yeah, bribe.
Yeah, so it's different from way back in the days during the Joe, I don't love talking about politics. During the Zuma reign, it was better. But anyway, sharp. Don't make me say other things. Boom! Joe. After this. But what Papa? No.
When I'm in South Africa, did you jump the border or did you go across the river?
The first time I came to South Africa, I actually went across the river. First time because I was illegal then. I was like full force illegal, yo. And I was still young. That's when I came to do my studies. I actually went through the legal route. And 2014, I went back and I fixed my papers. Then I came back 2016. That's when I entered South Africa's Got Talent because everything was now in order.
Yeah. Oh, you had papers back then?
Yeah.
So you came here illegally and you went back and fixed things?
Yeah.
Illegally, how did you come? Like, how do you jump the river?
I also didn't know, Joe, because Negilimyani back then. And I remember I had some situations go high and I told my grandmother, I'm like, I want to go to South Africa. And my grandmother called Uncle Waka, right?
Yeah.
And my uncle's like, I don't know, I'm going to make sure that he comes. And then on a Saturday, they tell me, someone's going to take you and you're going to go to South Africa. I don't even know who you need a passport to come to South Africa.
Yeah.
To me, I'm thinking I just go into another city or what. This guy comes, getting the quantum, and then we go around picking other people. I'm like, okay, I'm going to South Africa. We get at the border. Hey, man, why is it now I must stay in the car for now? I'm like, okay, stay in the car. And we are not even at the border, we're at the garage before the border.
Yeah.
They do their things outside, and then this other guy comes like, hey, Pumanin. He calls me and 3 other people didn't have passports. And then we have to go into the bush forest type of vibes.
Yeah.
And then kwanyiwa musiri yakaida. Awona ratsena kibona muna we are walking. And it's dark. It's at night, Joe. It's at night, like full force. I'm like, yo, okay. And then we meet these other 4 people. Like people are like, hey, don't say anything to these guys. They call them MPs or some Makumakuma. Yes.
What are those people? Yeah,
it's like I wanna call you these guys who kariki the ranger.
Yeah.
But it's illegal.
Yeah.
So Libona, they are illegal rangers and they just wanna milk money from people. Right? So these guys are busy trying to threaten like people that we are with. Hey, Chile.
Yeah.
And then they banza Chile stuff. They give us part of way, and then we walk. And then tum. There's now a river, big river.
Yeah.
And like, this is Limpopo River, guys. We're gonna walk
in that river.
And what kills me, no one says we're gonna swim. Like we're gonna walk. Like I'm like, Jesus jogging. I'm not even option whether we're gonna swim. Like we're gonna walk. And then this other guy's like, I don't know how to hold your hand in crash up. And then I was literally walking in the water, because I'm still short back then.
Yeah.
And then this guy was holding my hand in the water. Like I was scared, because they actually told us, hey, Muna, there's crocodiles in this river. So if anything happens to someone, don't even try to save them, because you're gonna get yourself in trouble too.
Yo, you go there knowing that it's risky.
Bruh, no, I knew everything there when we were there. Hooray. That's when give one no man. We cross. I'm like, oh, okay, sharp. And then we walk another 2-3 kilometers after the river, and then I'm seeing big lights and stuff on the freeway. And then they're like, let's stand here, the car will come. And for sure, it did come. After 1 hour, the car came. We jumped in the car.
Which car? Your car? The one that you're using from that side?
Yeah.
It went through the border legally, so?
Yeah, legally, and then picked us up.
That side. And where were you going though? First time movie time?
I was going to my uncle. I was going to further my studies. So
oh, your uncle was this side?
My uncle was this side.
Oh man, that's how you came to Mzanzi.
That was the first time, Joe. Like it was quite a nice experience though, because it actually showed me life. Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Zimbabwe. Yeah.
And now you came here illegally. You need to go back. How did you go back? Because of still you're illegal immigrant.
It was easy. Going back is very easy. Because South African police, they love cold drink, Joe. It's very easy. It's very easy. Going back is very easy. Very. Yeah.
But it's tough to that side to come this side.
Yeah, because also coming this side, what makes it even more difficult is the fact that first of all, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And secondly, the Zimbabwean law enforcement, they're like, they're not like really 100% like on spot, but they try by all means to make sure that they milk you whatever that you have. So that edginess to do that makes them to be straight up. So they still enforce the law.
Yeah.
They still enforce the law.
That's why when you guys get here, you make sure that you work.
Yeah.
Zimbabwean people are working and hard working.
Yeah. Straight up.
Even South African, we are saying, they are saying, because I'm South African, we are saying Zimbabwean people are taking our jobs.
That's what you guys say. But at the end of the day, there's this comment in Long John. There's no way we can walk into a place and be like, hey, everyone down, give me that mop, I want to mop. Like, we don't take the jobs, guys. We make our own means. So I think that's a wrong notion, like that most South Africans have for, hey, you're stealing our jobs. We all go to the same place and we also apply and we all get the same job. So it's not about stealing. It's about what are you doing to get the job. I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash. I cannot tell you.
I saw this video. Yeah, how or is there any Zimbabwean here in the building? Then it was like no. Then he said, "There is no way that you can't have a Zimbabwean a waitress or."
Oh yeah.
It's true. There are a lot of waitresses. Yeah. So now, where's the poppy? Where's the
guy sleeping, Joe?
Come on.
Isra, hey,
ALJOY.
Isra, I sleeping, Shem. I sleeping. Sleeping. It's only what's this? These things that you guys use for witchcraft. I get it Limpopo. From Limpopo, I get it. You don't just take out your tokoloshi, baba. You don't just take it out.
Even
Zimbabwean witches, they go to Limpopo to graduate, Joe. Straight up, Joe. Straight up. Like Limpopo, you take the cab, Joe. Like you take the cab, Joe.
Zimbabwe, we go to Zimbabwe.
Never.
That's why we know that Zimbabwean, they can. I get too much. I still want to go there with you. If I do say a lot, I'm not gonna go there. Tell me about this poppy, man. Yeah. You even use this word, ventriloquism. I don't know if I'm calling it correct.
Hey,
what is that?
Try again.
Ventriloquism.
Hey, yeah. Now you're good. You can go to Limpopo. I'm educated.
Is it? What is it?
It's ventriloquism, right? Ventriloquism.
What is it? What is it?
It's the art of throwing your voice. That's what people call it. But to us, I know, especially people watching this, they're like throwing your voice. So you make your voice to seem like it's appearing from something. Like if I do this to my hand and then I make the voice appear from the hand. Are you okay? So that's me throwing my voice to the object that's next to me, whether it's a dummy or it's a puppet or whatever it is.
Yeah, and you started with this ugly puppet or ugly opinyana back in Hellbro.
Yeah.
Is it Hellbro?
Yeah, it's Hebrew Theater. Yeah, so Hebrew Theater, that's where I actually learned acting and a lot of things in the art. And back then, that's when this thing of ventriloquism came about also.
Yeah.
So I had to, that puppet that you're talking about, I actually made it myself. Like, I created it from scratch.
I did my research very well.
I don't
even know the puppet, but I know you're using this puppet and they said, no, why can't you just maybe change to the one that you're using? How many puppets do you
have? So that puppet that I had when I went back to Zim, when I came back, the guy I had left with, also a guy from Limpopo, Moses, he had moved from where we used to stay together. And then I asked him, hey, where's the puppet? What? He's like, hey, Joe, my standard closed me out, Joe. Then everything I lost. I'm like, Joe, that was my puppet, Joe. It was in there. It was a ZCC guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just, you have to know who you was exactly. Yeah. He used to eat papa la mabele. Yeah. This brown pap, like brown.
No, usually, man.
Yeah, Moses.
You don't eat it.
Never. Like Moses. I remember him, Moses. Moses, my twins. Yes.
So, man, come on. I want you to give them that, guys. Like, there was this one.
Yeah.
You're on the stage.
Yeah.
And to show that I do my thorough research.
Yeah, get one. Yeah.
And you called this guy on the stage,
yeah.
So whatever that I say, when I just open your mouth. And you were talking to, like literally, my girlfriend was dead. Was dead. I was like, how do you do it? Because of, how do you do it, man?
It's easy, Joe. Let me not say it's easy, because if I say it's easy, people will like, you see, they're taking our jobs now. How is he saying it's easy? This thing is hard. Okay, it's when you practice it for a certain time, it becomes easy to you. So for me, I started this in 2013. So right now, I don't even need to like really hustle. If I go on stage and I'm asked to improvise, I can improvise because I now know the words that I need to say. I now know the words that won't work. I now know how to control my lips and how to make sure what I'm saying comes out nicely without my lips moving. But if you are just starting to learn, it's going to be hard, Joe, because ventriloquism is a proper art craft. There are words you're supposed to say and words that you can't say without moving your lips. Like B. You cannot say banana with your lips closed. You cannot say banana. Like try to say banana without moving your lip.
No,
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so you need to be really experienced and know what to use and what not to use. Like if I'm on stage and I want to say banana, my puppet can just go, I love bananas. Bananas? Yeah, that's what I say. Or what? So people to them, they won't see, oh, yeah, well,
It's bananas. It's bananas. You know, you say bananas.
So you can actually separate it with the D. I love bananas. Bananas? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Joe, you're talented, Joe. And how did you come about the poppy? We create like, did you see it somewhere, or you just said, you know what, I'm gonna do this, man?
It was a mistake actually, because I was studying acting, and then our director Stabile Dlamini, she's this beautiful director from Swatini.
Yeah.
She told us to go and research about physical theater, and then I'm busy watching on YouTube. While I'm watching, this other video pops up, right? Kiraibo, what's this? I start watching. Jeff Dunham, a South African ventriloquist, an American ventriloquist. He's killing it. People are laughing. So
Yeah.
people are laughing, Joe. Kiraibo, this is magic. How can this ghost talk? Or what?
Yeah.
Keeps on talking. I'm like, hey, bro. I watched the next video. I watched the third video. I watched the fourth video. On the fourth or fifth video, I see his lips move. I'm like, wait. Why does it look like it's the one who's talking? Then I start studying much. I'm no longer looking at the puppet, I'm looking at him. Yeah. Then I realized, he's talking, because I could actually see him moving and the shoulders a little bit. I'm like, it's the one who's talking. Let me try it.
But not anyone can do that.
Yeah, not anyone can do it. But the way I started trying it at school sometimes. Just when I'm with the gents, I say something without moving my lips. Like if I wanna disrespect the teacher, I say something without moving my lips, and then the teacher doesn't think it's me. And then I'm just like, oh, okay, this thing is working. Who said that? Who said that? I'm also there like, I want.
Yeah.
Then I saw it's working.
Yeah.
Then the first puppet I actually had, I stole Poppy, my cousin's sister.
You stole?
I stole it straight up. Like my cousin sister, they bought it, this Poppy or Omkana. And then I saw it, I'm like, Ella, I'm going to transfer it to a puppet. I stole it, I put it in my room. She looks for it for weeks, she doesn't find it. And for weeks, I'm busy revamping it. I'm opening holes in it.
Which one is that one? The baboon one, or is not that one?
Yeah, it's not that one. It's not that one. It didn't even make it on the internet. Like it was way big. So from there, that's when I was like, oh, sharp. Then I started buying mine again.
You have two, ne?
Yeah, right.
There's Jackie and there's what?
Right now, there's Jackie and Ashley. And then the other two puppets that I want. I once had a bed, and I once had the one that you're speaking about, the one that I lost, Alson.
They even have names.
Yeah, they have names. They have names.
Can you voice Jackie's one, so?
It is Quickie. Are you okay? Oh my god, what the hell is going on? Like, I don't like what's going on right now. Dude, what are you doing? I'm doing an interview. Where am I? You're in the bedroom. Right? So that's Jake's voice.
And then for that one?
Ashley, it's a little bit soft. It's a girl. Oh my god, what's going on? Where am I? I don't know where you are. Really? Yeah. Take me out. I can't. Why? Because of this gentleman from Limpopo. Oh shit, he's gonna use me for witchcraft. Yes. So stay in there. Okay. I wanna, so yeah.
And you're creative, Joe. You don't write your joke. Do you write your jokes?
I do write my jokes. But with the ventriloquism, even if you write, it becomes funny if you pick up other things from the audience.
Oh.
So it's easy for you to write jokes, nice. But when you're in front of the audience, you need to make sure the audience know that you are with them. Pick something out from them. Yeah. And with Jackie's character, it's very easy. I think also what makes my improv very easy is my theater background, because we were taught really anything goes when you're on stage. So, yeah. It's very easy. It becomes like, yo.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Wow. I like to watch you, and I like your level. I watch you every now and then. What is it? Comic what? What is it?
Comedy Cup Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my everyday thing.
Thanks.
Because
Thanks,
you even do this thing, most of the thing where you get school kids and you ask them questions. But let's talk about 2013. Back in 2013, for Hillbrow Theatre, where you met Le Majomane. How was the experience that they made?
We're still young, Joe. Like, so now the first time before meeting my Jomane, I met Stop Nonsense, right? I was still in high school.
Yeah.
So I'll come from Watershed and I'll pass through GP, where Dumi used to go. And then they had this cool thing that they do, like the boys from GP, they'll be outside, they'll be rapping with Tlarugai. And I used to think I'm a rapper back then. I used to think, yo, okay, I will lie. So I used to stand with them, chill with them, and then from there, I started liking what they were doing because I realized they are not just pushing J, they are pushing beyond art. No fair and no problem because I was also a Hebrew theater back then. And then I see them at Hebrew theater, I'm like, oh, sharp fair, this is nice. And then to me, they approached me, hey, dude, we're going to do a comedy, the show, what. And I'm like, oh, sharp, me too, I'm also a comedian. They're like, for real? I'm like, yeah. And then I take out this puppet that I had. I remember it was Dumilipo Majomane, and they literally sat down and I took my puppets and I showed them what I do and stuff. And then the day of the show came, they did the show. Like, back then for me, I had a bigger vision about the art. I knew I'm going to go places. Yeah. So seeing Boma Jomane what do me, for me was like, these people are also thinking the same lane that I'm thinking. I want to end this way. People who look like they already started in the game. Because if you are planning a show, it means you now have knowledge of the industry. So that's how I met them. And fast forward, since then, I never met my Jomane up until this year. Lipalale. At Lipalale, I met my Jomane. He was like, Joe, do you remember me? I'm like, hey, check up my mind. When he check out my mind, I'm like, oh, damn. But that's how we met. Because the Hebrew theater, we anything that has something to do with art. And everyone that you thought they're going to be someone that their dreams, they went past there. But Uncle Vinny, I used to go with Uncle Vinny to the theater, bro.
Uncle Vinny, the MMC?
Yeah, Uncle Vinny. Like, that's my boy, like, proper boy. To a point where sometimes I'll go to gigs and then he'll be there with me, like, to a point I'm like, this boy is irritating, man.
He was still young.
He was, like, one thing about that boy is being forcing. Like, when people say, hey, Uncle Vinny doesn't deserve to be where he is, I'm like, you guys don't know what this boy went through.
Come a long way, ne?
A long way, Joe. Like, a long way. I'll get bookings, and then I get there, Uncle Vinny is there. I'm like, Wenzala, I've been so supportive, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, sharp, boy. Now he's something. Now he's big. I'm like, you can't even do anything to him now. Like, hey, shit, this boy really went out for his thing.
It's big. He came up with this dancing thing. Yeah. And I started to know him with this dance. Because you said you can dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the dance.
Yeah. You know, really, a theater, when he started theater, he was more into dancing. He was under Putspu, I think. Yeah. He started under a dancing class by Putspu. And then into the acting to a point where he started sharing the stage with us because we were seniors and I was in the juniors. And then he started sharing the stage with us. Our last project that I did with him, I think it was The Donkey Child. From there, Daniel who forgot Daniel's surname, took him to NSA. So from there, his life became something else.
Yeah.
It became a move in front of us.
Also, you, Joe, you don't want to go back home and inspire those Zim at home.
I do go back home twice or thrice a year. I do go.
Oh, you still go home?
I do go.
Are you dating South African now or Zimbabwean?
Nope, I don't date South Africans, Joe. I'm sorry, guys, but I don't date South African. I have a lot of South African friends. I have a lot of South African people that I consider my family. Like, actually, if you go through my phone, half of the numbers are South African and stuff. Yeah. But in terms of dating, I ran away from that because our cultures sometimes they're not the same, and I'm someone who's really rooted into the spirituality of life. So I find it hard for me to be with someone with different beliefs or culture than mine.
Wow, that's perfect. I never thought you'd give me that. I thought you were gonna say, hey, Varata Zaga, hey, Mavuso, what.
Nah, Batswana, Joe. All the ladies Batswana, Joe.
Ne.
Like, it doesn't matter whether Umtswana, Umsutu, Umdebele, Batswana. They all want the same things. But for me, it's more about the spiritual side because yeah.
I get you guys. Yeah. Ladies and gents, you're not lost. This is the Beehive podcast, and my name is Richie B. I'm joined by CHIK, ALJOY, all the way from Zimbabwe, the best comedian ever. Where can they find you now? On social medias, where can they see your work?
Okay, on YouTube, CHIK ALJOY Comedy, and then on TikTok, CHIK ALJOY Comedy, and then on Facebook, CHIK Comedy Couple Africa, and then on Instagram, CHIK Comedy Couple Africa. And then if you want to book me, ALJOYCHIK2@gmail.com.
Alright. They're on the screen and I think they can see. So now, there was this time where I sent you the video. I said, "Brah, I want you."
Yeah.
I was like, this guy don't want to come to my show. I don't know why.
No, I did.
I don't know why, but there was this time Majomani, actually, I was talking to Muruti Majomani and Zimbabwe attacked him. Like on a serious note, they didn't even wanted to understand or he's a comedian or something like that.
It happens.
You've seen that?
Yeah, I know his story. I know what happened.
You know?
I know.
How do they sound? Because of when you don't sound like a Zimbabwean. Because of now you know how the one that I know sound when they speak English.
So another thing,
yeah.
I think every country it has its racial or tribal wars, right?
Yeah.
So there's also different tribes.
Yeah.
So in tribes being different, you find that as a Ndebele guy, I don't really love Shona guys that much, or as a Shona guy, I don't love Ndebeles that much. And then I come to South Africa.
Yeah.
And as a South African, you then tell me what I sound like I didn't do it. And then I tell you what Mina Lindebele, I don't sound like that. The tribe that sound like that is this tribe. And then sometimes you guys are like, I'm quite very good with Zakayan Konap. A Shona guy doesn't sound like that.
Yeah.
You know? So I think that's what makes them get offended more. But in terms of you mimicking whatever tribe or whatever accent that you think are mimicking a Zimbabwean accent, of course it's a Zimbabwean accent to you, but it's a Zimbabwean accent of which tribe?
Oh.
So sometimes also, as I'm also like my Jumane very well, we're in the same thing. We get attacks from different people, Joe, for different reasons. Because, like I said, Kuti, I just said Kuti, that's a Shona saying, meaning, like I said, okay, you understand.
I do get it.
Like I said, Kuti, what's this? There's different, people are different, but they're fana sonky, right? This means the same way South Africans will feel about my jokes is the same way Zimbabweans will feel about South Africans' joke. So the same way I get death threats, my Chomane is also inclined to get that.
Are you getting that death?
Yeah, I do. Even now, like nobody knows where I stay because I've tried to keep that like a secret. Where I used to stay studying. Yeah, be comedy, bro.
Wait. Guys, these are comedians and
they don't understand.
Guys, they release the stress that we have. We have debt. Where these guys, when we watch them, we even forgot or we. It's just that comedians, they tell you the truth in a fun way, in a nice way.
Exactly.
And that's what we need to hear.
So there's some people who can't even swallow the truth. So if I come in, because one of the videos that actually got me a lot of death threats.
Which one is it?
It's a funny video, like it's really hilarious. I just woke up and we meet this other girl. She shows us the South African money for the first time.
Yeah.
Right. I tell the man, I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, we're shooting a video. My boy's like, a video now. I'm like, we're shooting a video. Yeah. He's like, what are you going to say? I'm like, nothing. This thing is funny, bro. I take out the Zimbabwean man. I take out the South African man. The guy laughs. The girls around laugh. I'm like, you see? I don't have to say anything. I take the camera. I'm laughing the entire time. I'm like, guys, I'm from Zim. And this is our money. And this is now your money. This money looks the same. I'm not saying anything. I laugh.
Which the money that the recent one now?
Yeah.
The one that is...
I took the 20 rand and the bone note that I had. I'm like...
We're going to Zimbabwe now. South Africans going
and
to
I didn't even say anything. I was just laughing. And then someone in his right mind or his wrong mind or whatever is like, shit, he might be right, but it's offending me. And then he sends me a message. You're going to come back in Zimbabwe in a body bag. Hey, bro. You are the one who making the South African currency go down. Aibo! What did I do, bruh? What did I do?
What was your response to them?
I love saying thank you. Like every time I get a trade, I'm like, thank you. Because I've seen that it doesn't help for me to actually go back and forth with you. Because if you believe you're going to kill me, it's fine. Thank you. You are doing the Lord's work. Because all of us, we need to die one day. But one thing about me, so you're actually helping God in doing his work, right? But one thing about me, it's very hard to actually... Joe, spiritually, I'm very rooted. Like, I won't lie. I know where I stand spiritually. So I'm not scared of other things, Joe. Like, I know where my soul stands and I know what I do spiritually. So I'm like, it's fine.
Do you think Lema Jomani go Zimbabwe?
Not really. Most of the people...
But Barogana, Joe, if you can check the comment, Joe.
They can do that, but Joe, I've heard threats from other Zimbabweans. I've heard threats from South Africans. But they don't do anything. The funny thing about these people, Joe, we need to also think for them. Most of these people are depressed. Most of these people, they're going through a lot.
Yeah.
The only thing I know is Wi-Fi, and there's not his Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi because he's sick in the mind, right? So he's standing by the hospital or next door to the library. He doesn't have anything to do. It's on the internet. Unyaka attention fair.
Yeah.
Ubona video ma Joman. Fusekwe nafana kanti ukhuluma ngani nafa. Sizakushaya ubuye lapha. That nigga's not gonna do anything. He doesn't even afford a ticket to come to a comedy show. If you want to be a sniper, at least afford a ticket to come and kill me in my show. If you can't,
for sake.
Even I was about to say something.
Hey, Mo, you're welcome. Then I do get, man. Say anything, man. That's why I came here, Joe.
I almost said even the hitmen was money. They didn't even have a car. They didn't even afford the ticket to get inside the club. So they waited for him to come outside and then.
I know what you're talking about.
So I won't say it. I'll get myself in trouble. But
it's the truth. We saw them running. Like we saw them running.
At least they had a gun to finish the job. This ones that they don't even have a phone, bro, to send like a heart emoji that is cracked. Because the phone is cracked. So it's never. They can't.
CHIK ALJOY.
Their phone doesn't even have new emojis, Joe. It needs to be refreshed, updated. And you can't update a mobile cell without deleting other apps. So yeah.
CHIK ALJOY.
Yeah.
The experience or the difference between can you identify a South African and a Zimbabwean? Can you? What is the difference?
Because I'm a Zimbabwean, the only way to identify one, I think for me, it would be very rude to say from the clothing, but it's not really clothing. But I can actually identify one from the accent. Because now, the good thing about me, I'm half sure enough in the right? Oh. So I grew in a household where we speak both languages. When I go Malume, I'm going to my Ndebele side. When I go Bobamdala, I'm going to my Shona side. Yeah. So I grew between the two, so I understand both cultures very well. So it's easy for me to pick up with Aibo. But also another tricky thing, in Zimbabwe, there's Xhosa, there's Sotho, there's other languages that are in South Africa. So you can't really say, how Msutulu wants Zimbabwe, you won't even tell. Mm. Yeah, well. So it's very hard. But when it comes to dressing, yeah.
Dressing, you can tell.
Yeah,
and what is the difference? So?
Nah. You fire Mbona. Like this tribe and the Bell tribe. Yeah. This, I think it's a group of people that we call Ofa. Ofa, you can tell Ofa. You can tell it long Ofa.
So they have the banality color jabona and the type of clothes that they wear.
Okay, it's like Mazul. Mazul, they love Brentwood and stuff.
Yeah.
Even Ofa, they have a certain type of jean, that they love, and they have certain type of sneakers that they wear. That you can tell from afar. And then they wear amakepis that come in.
And this thing, Ancho, Murtima Jumana was doing. South African people are talking like you. Ancho, yeah. What is Ancho? Ancho. Or like I don't know if I can play.
Yeah.
Check.
Yes.
Check mic 1 2. Or that's why I'm saying please buy this thing for me so that I can give you the content that you want.
Exactly.
Ancho, like I get South African ko ra intse re tlo ya ko Santen anger re fitla ko Santen ra boa.
Oh, Hancho.
Hancho.
So Hancho is from most of the times from Ndebele, but it's not even in the lingua. Like it's just something that people. Oh damn. Hello. Oh, sorry. 30 minutes. I'm not ready. 30 minutes, Yan. Sure. Yeah. Wabona, school. Hi, are you ready? No, I'm not ready. 30 minutes, Yan.
Yeah.
So Hancho is not even in the lingual thing, right? It's more of a slang.
Yeah.
It's a slang to mean it's like our ne.
Yeah.
I get you guys will enforce a sentence by ne.
Yeah.
Like, hey, are we gonna do this? And down bukon hands of figure. Ntembisa ne. I don't know how you guys use it. But our hancho is more like that. Yeah, well, it's a slang. It's not really in the thing. It's like hancho, hunt. Hunt comes from Angiti.
Yeah.
Angiti Zulu, you guys say Angiti. We also use Hanti. But it's more of a Bulawayo thing.
What is it that you speak? You speak Zulu or are you speaking Ndebele? What do you speak?
I'm speaking Ndebele.
Yeah. All the time ngisho ngicabanga ukuthi ukhuluma Zulu mfethu. Ngiyacabanga mfosa.
I love how everyone from Limpopo they can't pronounce the C and the Q. Like it's cabanga, but you like cabanga.
Cabanga.
It's cabanga.
No,
you must say cabanga.
Cabanga. Cabanga mfethu ngithi ngiyakutshela ngithi basiphuma la siyotshontsha imoto.
So what are you saying about Zulu guys? Hey. The only thing elicabanga ukuchontsha guys niyamuzwa. It's not me, it's him.
Zulu guys with guns and taxis. I don't want to say much about them, but yeah, I respect them so much. But with the call that you got now, I want to ask you one more last question.
Yeah.
This thing here, what you do on the street, the questions that you write, do you do research or you just go there and said, how many countries do we have in South Africa?
No, I do some research. So at first, the first 3 episodes, there was not much research done. Okay. And then I remember we asked someone about, because in my mind, I'm thinking the doctor would use men private parts.
Private, like PP.
Yeah.
Check my
get it past, yes.
Yeah. I
right. I thought it's a urologist, right?
Yeah.
And then it turns out it's not when I posted the video. That's why I'm like, oh damn, I need to actually go and like do a research. Because sometimes I think I know everything, but the truth is I don't know everything.
Yeah.
Like I still need to learn some other things.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gents, for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. Please follow us. Subscribe on our YouTube. We are on YouTube. What is my YouTube? I forgot. Richie B and ALJOY. Yeah, we're there. This is the Beehive. And CHIK ALJOY. But you don't use CHIK ALJOY most of the time. There's this comic what?
Comedy Cup Africa.
Comedy Cup.
Yeah, Comedy Couple Africa.
Couple Africa.
Yeah.
All right. And we are on youth. What is it? Is it Youth Day today? What is it today?
It's youth. Today.
I don't know. In Zimbabwe, is youth what? Not. I mean, in South Africa, it's youth. Do you know what happened?
In South Africa, what happened? Yeah, I know what happened. What's this? I guess it used to be called Soweto Day.
Yeah.
Because of the things that were done by the youth who were revolting against the current then current what's this? Governance and the curriculum and yeah.
I didn't even know. I don't even care about the 16th. I don't know what was happening, but yeah.
How, Joe? How?
Serious, I don't know. Like I don't know. These days we have in South Africa we have too much holidays and those who are working banoria ba celebrate because they're not going to work. But they were marching.
Yeah, they were marching.
Especially by uniform, the school.
Yeah, it was more of a school.
It's where Hector Peterson was killed. Or?
Yeah.
All right. I'm educated now. And Giruta go. Yeah. So let's play this game.
Yeah.
I wanna respect time, and I believe one day I'm gonna have you again, so that we talk more, because there are a lot of things that I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Let's play this game.
Yeah.
One must go game.
Okay.
I give you two people, and when you choose one.
Okay, I'll choose one and give you the reason.
Yeah, you give the reason.
I love clarifying myself, because I don't want people to read me wrong, guys. I'm a very complicated human being, so.
All right, let me do this. Back then in 2013, you met Tumi. Yeah. You met Murutima Jomane. One must go.
Wow.
You remain with one. Tumi Stop Nonsense and Murutima Jomane.
This is very tricky, Muna. Whatever. Okay. I'll say Tumi must go.
Why?
Okay. Now I give you the reason.
Yeah.
I'm speaking from an angle of who has achieved what, right? I feel like Tumi's reposition, if he sits down now, I feel like it's good. It's sorted for life. Like Tumi doesn't need to actually make calls to get bookings right now. He doesn't need to hustle much to get things, because he has done everything that a comedian needs to do. Yeah. So I feel like he must go, because for him it's like, I've done it, Joe. And then for my Jomane is still in the league where I am in, where we still need to prove ourselves more. There are certain things that we still need to do. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
This guy, comedian. I think I want to comedian is slow. These guys are genius, because if they can think out of the box. One must pay more. Okay, now this one must go radio or TV.
Yeah, radio, TV.
Yeah.
Okay, when you're speaking about TV, what are you speaking about? Like TV,
like TV, watching TV. Can you watch TV?
Okay, TV must go. TV must go, because I'm not a huge fan of TV. TV must go. I don't even watch TV. Like, TV must go.
Sorry. Okay, sure. And this one, let me not ask this one, guys.
Ask Joe. Just ask Joe. Nah, me and Joe. You have already asked things that you're not supposed to ask. You have already put me in trouble now. I'm pretty sure right now there's some sad diesel like this boy.
They can't, man. They can. Let me see. What kind of music do you listen to?
Hip hop, but I'm more into like African music, like classics, more Oliver Mtukudzi and stuff.
Yeah. I wanted to ask Lina because of Lina death threat, but stop mentioning this guy because of what's up?
What's that?
Play far. Who's
that guy?
This guy, man. This guy got the power in the politics. He's protected by the politicians.
Don't put me in trouble, bro.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm already enough trouble. I'm sorry for whatever that I said that I might have offended viewers.
No, when you're a comedian, people need to understand that even now, look up something. Imagine someone going to a comedy night and you get there, they attack you, a comedian, you get offended, you want to fight the comedian. You don't know why you were there.
True.
Yeah. It's Youth Month, and I don't know what message you want to say to youth. Maybe how you grew up. You grew up in it. I don't know.
Okay. One thing I will try and say to the youth is, guys, life is more spiritual. Yeah, let me look at them. Guys, life is more spiritual. No matter what you do, have a certain spiritual backbone, right? If you believe in doing zamadlos, make sure that you practice. If you believe in God, make sure that you are really doing and following what you need to do. Because life is more spiritual. Reason we have most people suffer, they're not just suffering because their plans didn't work out. No, they're suffering because they had a dope-ass plan, but they didn't have like a spiritual backing. You get the thing? So you might have like a greatest plan in the world, but if you have nothing that you believe in, that plan is definitely guaranteed to fail. Like, definitely guaranteed. Because we are living in a world as Africans, we are not just human beings. An African is not just a human being. That's why we believe that when you go, you're going to come back as an ancestor, because we are powerful, Joe. And white people on their own, they practice, but they don't tell you. You guys, you don't know about that. You don't know what they believe in gratitude. They believe in things that they can pay, whatever that they can imagine, they can actually attain. They have certain things that they believe in. And then when I don't believe in anything, the only thing you believe in is pace. Asaz, Zonya. Zonya mfana ama-stropers will come at your funeral. Uzamile kwayehlula mfana in life. Will be there at your funeral with astropers pouring it on your coffin. Iwili yakho ingelani next. Abantwana bakho bazasala bethengisa amabhodlela e-astropers ukuthi besale behambele esikolweni. And the astropers futhi exchange bazadesa amabhodlela engudu. So make sure that you are spiritual aligned. Like, find yourself someone that I know Raz will love to say you have like some spiritual awakening.
Yeah.
Work towards that. That's the only thing that you need in life, guys.
Yeah. All right. Sure, guys. CHIK ALJOY. I want you to perform for them. Do you can do that? Can you do that?
I can't perform, Joe. I can't perform. Like, even my girlfriend is now feeling bad about me because I can't perform. Like I'm failing to perform, guys.
And I'm not talking about bed.
I'm telling you, I can't perform. Whether I'm on bed or I'm where I can't perform. Like, I really need help, Joe. Like, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. They say all Zimbabweans are gifted. Joe, I am not. I even doubt what I'm Zimbabwean, Joe. Like, what Zimbabweans are gifted. When I look at myself, I'm like, Joe, it means I'm South African. Like, I doubt myself, Joe. I feel like sometimes if they stop me, hey, idea must be like, hey, Joe, shame. I'm from here, guys. Like, I'm from here, guys. I'm from here, Joe. All Zimbabweans are circumcised. I'm like, yo, Joe, look at me, I'm Zulu. Like, guys, like, I can't, Joe. Like, it's very hard. It's very hard. Like, I am more South African than Zimbabwean, Joe. Like, I am more South African than Zimbabwean, Joe. Like, I'm also complaining who the Zimbabweans are taking our jobs, Joe. I don't work, Joe. I don't work. There's a guy called Q Dube came here, Bryce, doing gigs everywhere, Joe. He's Zimbabwean. I'm like, this guy arrived yesterday. He's now getting all the gigs. Young. Like, Joe, I'm South African, Joe. Like, you guys have to understand. I hear your struggles, Joe. I also eat nhlogo, Joe, on top of a wardrobe, though, Joe. That time I don't even have a wardrobe at home. Like, I am South African, Joe. You see? Like, even the lighting just changed now because of what? Load shedding. Actually, load shedding. I didn't pay my electricity bills, Joe. Like, I'm South African. Guys, you don't understand. I'm South African, Joe. I cry with you. Look how fail in this thing, Joe. You can even hear in my accent, Joe. There's an element of sitlari or of iswasho. Like, I am South African, guys. I can't live without sitlari or iswasho, guys. Like, guys, I want people to understand who I'm South African, Joe. Yeah, I am full for South African. Straight up, Joe. I can't finish a sentence without saying ne. Like, I don't even know how to say how are you. I say away. Guys, I am South African. They don't understand. So I can't perform, guys. I really can't.
CHIK.
Can't.
CHIK, like on a serious note.
Serious, Joe, I can't perform, Joe. I'm South African. I can't instead of I can't. I'm South African, Joe. I'm South African, Joe. Today is 16 June. I don't say 16. I'm South African, guys. I'm South African, guys. Like, you guys don't understand, guys. I'm full force South African, Joe. Full force.
You don't say what? 16.
I don't say 16, Joe. I'm South African, Joe. I have an iPhone, Joe, but I don't have a TV. I'm South African, Joe. I'm South African, Joe. I'm South African, Joe. You guys don't understand, guys. But one day you will see. I'm full for South African.
Even over like a load shedding, Joe. What is your experience go Kamuleko Zim? Only different load shedding. Have you ever experienced load shedding go? Because people are saying we are slowly going to Zimbabwe situation.
Yeah, Zimbabwe, bro. I don't even remember when was the last time we had electricity for more than 48 hours, Joe. Like, in Zimbabwe, it used to be nice when I was young. Like, there was no load shedding, electricity all the time. all the time.
Yeah.
And then slowly but surely, stage 1,
Yo.
stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, stage 6. We go back to stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 1, stage 3. And then they start forgetting. It's 1, 2, 3. Then now next is stage 4. Tomorrow stage 6. Hi, man, where's 5? Tomorrow I back at 1. Hey, where I am? Tomorrow there's no electricity the whole day, the whole week. Ibo, what stage are we on? Oh, sorry, we forgot. They're even forgetting to switch it up again now. Like that's how it started. To a point now, even if you go to the company that supplies electricity, you get there's no electricity. Hey, man. You guys, you are ESCOM, you also don't have electricity. Yeah. And then that's what's happening in South Africa currently. Like you wake up today stage 3, you're like, tomorrow at least we're on 3 or 4. We're on 6. What's happening, guys? So I'm not saying South Africa is going there because you guys don't want me to say that. So just know what's one. Like to us Zimbabweans living in South Africa right now, what's happening is a deja vu. We're like, hey man, I feel like this has happened before. So even now when you buy electricity, if you have prepaid, like you buy electricity under rand, 27 watts. What happened to 50 or 60 watts? 27 watts can't rand. So we've been there. So I'm not saying you guys are going there because you don't want me to say that. So asas.
But we are going there. Yo.
Load shedding, water shedding. I'm like, oh, okay. Now South Africans will stop saying Zimbabweans you're smelling. Because there's now water shedding in South Africa. You're gonna stop. Like, it's fine. Continue, guys.
This one, I'm afraid to ask it, but I'm asking it on behalf of everyone.
Yeah.
Even South Africans, we have this disease where someone is just smelling armpit.
Yeah.
And South Africa, is it a disease or is it or what is it?
In South Africa, you guys love eating acha too much.
Yeah.
In Zimbabwe, you don't even have acha. In South Africa, you guys love acha.
And Lena, I have that problem. Serious, because I can smell myself or man. Like, yeah.
It's acha. Whoever manufactured acha, I'm very sure it was a Zimbabwean who was tired of South Africans saying Ranuk. Bones. What is in that oil, guys? Like, what is in that acha oil? That's the question. Like, that acha oil is very suspicious, Joe. Like, it's very suspicious. Cooking oily. That was used on something else. Like, I don't know what something else, but cooking oil that was used on something else. And then they mixed it with the mango. And Renali, South Africans, you love eating. I also love eating. So I'm South African. So South Africans, I think it's a matter of acha, Joe. And then other African countries, a man is not a man if he doesn't smell.
Serious?
I've heard that thing. Why? Because you smelling shows that you were waking.
Come on. No.
I've heard it. It's not me saying it. Like if you've been waking, you definitely need to smell. You were waking, Joe. Like you just came from the mine or you came from whatever. You need to
smell. CHIK ALJOY. Salwara kamaro.
Never. Ever. Mavuso, yes. But wrecking direct, like going to go pick and pay, and then I pick and then I pay.
Yeah,
never.
If never.
Never, ever.
But Mavuso ila moto. Mavuso is something we agree on. Valina okausa nginyaka 500.
Nah, it wasn't even an agreed on. It was it's more of it's gratitude. Well, let me not say Mavuso then. Let me say gratitude. Yeah. It's gratitude, just like when you go to the restaurant, you eat, and then after about gratitude, and then what gratitude. That I once did. I don't do it anymore.
Don't do it anymore.
If you serve me your food is from your own liking, I'm not gonna gratitude anything.
Gratitude goes with the tip. What is it? Is it a tip?
Yeah, kitip. Gratitude, kitip. that thing.
So TPA, your experience, TPA, we did it because of someone requested you to say,
No.
please, tip me, or you just out of your...
It was out of my head. Okay, sharp.
Strong.
Yeah. And now I'm South African, so I probably didn't satisfy it. And then Gabona Horquat Sansa came for something over. I was feeling bad. Kiresan. Let me. Guys, I'm South African for first job. So like let me just since I didn't get to Kenani, maybe this will get you to Kenani.
CHIK ALJOY, in real, tell me, advise me.
Yeah.
Are Zimbabwean like really gifted, or are they using Muti to have the
ain't no way, bruh. Zimbabweans don't even know what's Mpesu. We learned about Mpesu when Korea. Zimbabweans are gifted, guys. Like, forget all the lies we've heard and all the jokes we've heard. Zimbabweans are, they are.
They're born, but they're born with that.
Yeah, they are. We are. You see, I'm South African. I'm even saying they are, as if I'm not part of them. We are. Like, we are. And another thing, most Zimbabweans, it's not even about the size, right? Nigerians, you guys love saying Nigerians, they're bigger, thick and stuff. Zimbabweans, it's not even about the size, yo. It's about the motion in the ocean. Zimbabweans know how to have sex, yo. Zimbabweans know how to have sex. Whether it's a guy or it's a lady, Zimbabweans know how to have sex.
Guys, did you try it?
Zimbabweans have been fucked so much by their presidents, so they know how to fuck.
Eh? You just said
so they know how to fuck. Zimbabweans have been fucked, like financially, they've been fucked economically, so they know how to fuck. When they get you and a Zimbabwean is actually with you, they are doing it to recover everything that they've been through. Like, they know
how to fuck.
They will save you, bro. Because in Zimbabwe, the only thing that is free sex. So you know really how to. Because that's the only enjoyment you can have. If you can't buy Astro Pays Mona, at least fuck very well. I'm sorry for the language, mommy. I know you're watching.
Yo, guys. Sharp, I'm sorry for the laughter, but I can hold myself. There is no way. Loena, if you are here, you'll do that. Thank you so much for watching, Buffet. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for following us on YouTube. It's Richie B and the Joy Podcast. And can you let follow? There are the details on the screen. Anything you want to say to them before we leave? Anything? What is it that you're doing? Maybe you want us to follow, or maybe we should expect a project that you're working on. What is it?
Problem with low yalini. So I'll tell you into some senior. But anyway, my last words, bruh, all I can say is whatever that you do it with your heart, like wholeheartedly. And there is no formula to life.
Yeah.
Like, no one knows what is what. But the greatest thing that God did to every human being, they gave us our instincts. So whatever that you do, follow your heart, follow your instincts, bruh. And just know that you are here on earth for a short time. So maximize the time that you have. And when you die, we're probably not going to remember you. But the memories that you're going to leave are going to be worth a while. If you're a comedian, this is for you comedians, actually. If you're a comedian, there is no bigger comedian who's going to make you. Even the bigger comedian is working on his brand. So, learn to work on your brand. Learn to make sure that whatever that you do, you appreciate everyone who tries to help you. Appreciate your bigger comedians, appreciate your upcoming comedians, but at the back of your mind, know that you are in charge of how your brand will turn out. So don't try and badmouth other comedians, badmouth badmouth, hey, they are not booking me. If they're not booking you, create your spots. If you feel like, hey, I need to be booked, show us that you deserve to be booked, right? And don't take comedy as something that's only supposed to give you money when you're on stage. There's a lot of ways to monetize using comedy everywhere. Even the likes of Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, they've been there. Don't be afraid to do skits. Don't be afraid to do bargaining, emceeing, to do small shows. Don't be afraid to do whatever. You have the talent, you have the platform, maximize it and monetizing it. Stop complaining. You guys will complain too much. Yo, comedians complain kariki kimwanyana uma period thing, but anyway, you're not there. It's fine. Do your things, guys. Do your things.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And this thing you've been, I wanted to wrap up, Amara, put something out.
Yeah.
You're eating an apple,
Yeah.
and you got the warning from TikTok. What happened?
Yeah, I was eating an apple and I got a warning. I think we're really not Papa Joe. So I'm sure you've seen, like, I love apples. So I'm eating an apple in life, and then someone's like, "Yo, LJ, the way you're eating that apple," and I was not even there or one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What am I doing, Joe?" They're like, "Yeah, you licked it." I'm like, "Never, me doing this," right? And then they laugh, and then I keep on eating, and then from nowhere I see, boom, the TikTok is closed. I'm like, what happened to
They blocked and they closed the
for
live
3 days.
video.
For 3 days. It was opened actually 2 days back. For 3 days proper. They're like, yeah, food pornography. I'm like, aibo. Like, aibo. There's food pornography, Joe. I didn't know. I'm actually learning. So yeah.
I saw that on scroll like remember this guy blogging. Are they reporting us or it's
I feel like TikTok have realized that there are people who are using TikTok badly. So they've a certain algorithm that is monitoring what's happening on TikTok. So anything that they find alarming or that they find offending, they make sure that they just it out.
But listen now, 500 people are on YouTube now. I'm on TikTok and they're live.
Yeah.
How are they going to monitor?
Because in that 500 people, also TikTok, it's a more than 10 billion business, right? Yeah. So they probably have machines that have been programmed to pick up certain things.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, now my videos have been blocked. Now I thought it's someone who's
sometimes there are people
they're reporting me.
Report. Sometimes if it's a video, it's a specific video, there are people go and report. But if it's a live, I'm pretty sure it's them who are picking it up.
Oh, all right. Yeah. It's fine, man. Let's wrap up. I don't know if you want to wrap up. You are an MC, you are an actor. You can close this for us, man.
Okay, Shafir, I'm not gonna say anything. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you subscribe before leaving. Make sure that you subscribe before leaving. Hey, it's free, guys. It is free. Make sure that you do subscribe. And thank you for supporting my brother here. It's people like you who make sure that we put bread on the table. In his case, he doesn't love bread. It's people like you that make sure that he puts bukhobe on the table. So we really appreciate you. We really love you. And keep on supporting us as artists at the end of the day. Bro, Rich B, where Mahosha, broom. Hey.
I wanted to do that. Excited as well. And I've learned something from you, my brother.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, when you are watching our videos on YouTube, there is an advert that's gonna pop.
Yeah.
Please just leave it for a bit, because of when you just skip it, you are skipping us a chance to get something. Yeah. Understand? When you watch it, it's like they are giving us maybe that R5 for watching that video, that advert. So please don't skip them. At least skip it after maybe 30 seconds or something like that.
True.
I saw that and I learned that from you. Let's toast me. I learned that from you. I watch your comedy.
I see.
I watch your comedy.
From to what?
To more life, healthy life, and to more success. You said no bitches, ne?
No bitches.
Okay.
No bitches.
No to what again?
No to bitches, no to anger, no to bad-mouthing people. Aye.
Boom, aye. I'm gonna steal this because I feel like comedian dialla. If you can find someone adira the line how you're comedian or waidira, are you gonna get angry or are you gonna celebrate?
I don't get angry now, bruh. I believe life is too short, bruh, to be angry for no reason, bruh.
Yeah.
Those are small things, Joe. Even if you steal my joke, bruh, I don't care, bruh. Because at the end of the day, I won't tell it the way I tell it. Yeah. And if you steal my joke, it's my key to me that I need to find another one.
All right. Yeah. One time. Bam!